potentially as much as $5 to $10 billion. We'll see once the numbers come in next year. But the coal ash problem is not a problem that was caused by the people who live next to the plants. I mean, it was caused by everybody who turned on a light bulb since about 1940 when they started burying this stuff in the ground. And anybody who turned on a light bulb bears some responsibility for that stuff being there. And the utilities that put the coal ash in the ground at the time they did it were fully compliant with federal law, with industry best practices. And what happened is about 7 or 8 years ago, the EPA decided that it was being stored improperly and in a dangerous way and ordered every utility in the country to clean it up. So this coal ash issue has been created largely by the federal government for good reasons, but it's going to be a very expensive problem to solve, and if it's going to be solved, everybody's going to have to pay for it. And so while I appreciate the senator's concern that this is going to eat up a lot of the profits, this has to be paid for. It's just federal law requires it. And so I would hope the body would oppose the amendment.
Thank the senator. For what purpose, the senator from Fairfax City, Senator Peterson, rise.
Thank you, Mr. President. Nobody chooses to speak twice. I would simply say the argument that's being made is that rather than the utility dip into its own profits to pay for this issue, as opposed to those of us that have companies that have to pay for our own liabilities, the customers should be overcharged for the issue. And so, again, I would much prefer just a simple, clean bill that says, you know what, we're going to overcharge your electric bill and we're going to apply that to pay off this coal ash problem. Okay? And instead of 60 pages single-space language, that's not what we have. Again, I just don't think it's very transparent, so I hope you will support the amendment.
Thank the senator. For what purpose, the senator from Roanoke County, Senator Suderline, rise.
To speak very briefly to the amendment.
Senator has the floor.
The point that the senator from Fairfax City just made that I just think needs to be stated a little clearer is the shareholders in the corporations, the utilities, benefited by this policy because this is what the utility believed was the most cost-efficient way for them to do it. They benefited in the previous times while this was being exercised on that side. Now that it's been recognized that this may not be the best and that there's a significant cost, they're putting the cost onto the ratepayer instead of the shareholder where this should be. And so I hope we'll accept the amendment.
Thank the senator. Do any other senators wish to be heard on floor amendments 3 through 5? Seeing none, the question is, shall floor amendments 3 through 5 be adopted? All in favor of the motion will say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. No. The noes have it. Floor amendments 3 through 5 are rejected. Senator from Fairfax City, Senator Peterson.
All righty, Mr. President. On to number 3. This would be floor amendment number 6.
Senator has the floor.
Okay, floor amendment number 6, and I move the amendment and speak to explain it.
Senator has the floor.
Thank you, Mr. President. There is a cap. This is in line 978 of the bill, and you've heard the proponents talk about rate reduction. The actual amount of the rate reduction is capped at $50 million, and this is in the 2021 review that would happen under the triennial review. And by the way, the fact that they're moving to a triennial review, and I'll talk to that in my next amendment, is in and of itself, believe me, benefits Dominion. It doesn't benefit your consumers. But the bottom line is they cap any rate reduction at $50 million. Well, my colleague, the senior senator from Fairfax County, has already showed how a $75 million reduction was almost meaningless. So imagine how meaningless $50 million is. Okay, $50 million spread over 2.5 million users in the Dominion network isn't going to do you much at all. So by capping this at $50 million, they might as well just take it out altogether. So I think we ought to take off the cap. Again, if the legitimate costs are not there for the electricity charges, then give the people a refund. Why is that so hard to do? We don't need a $50 million cap. Again, they're already getting a 10% return on equity on their projects. They're already making money hand over fist. If the refunds are greater than $50 million, the money should be given back.
Thank the senator. For what purpose, the senior senator from Virginia Beach, Senator Wagner, rise.
Thank you, Mr. President. I hope we would defeat this amendment. I'm not going to repeat my whole long diatribe, if you will, on the need to invest in the grid, the need to accommodate, the need to meet the new regulations that are coming out. I won't go into all of that one more time, but this is considered necessary in order to achieve that revenue stream that we're talking about to proceed ahead with modernizing the grid and making the grid more secure.
Thank the senator. Do any other senators wish to be heard on floor amendment number 6? Seeing none, the question is, shall floor amendment number 6 be adopted? All in favor of the motion will say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. No. Chair is in doubt. We'll have a recorded vote. All those in favor of the motion will record their vote aye. Those opposed, no. Are the senators ready to vote? Have all the senators voted?
That was Dominion.
Try this again. We're going to reset. We'll be at ease temporarily. Back from recess. When we left, we were doing a recorded vote on floor amendment number 6. The voting machine has now been reset, and we will take that recorded vote. All in favor of the motion regarding floor amendment number 6 will record their vote aye. Those opposed, no. Are the senators ready to vote? Have all the senators voted? You did. We will stand in recess temporarily. Number 6, the Senate Bill 966. All those in favor of the motion will record their vote aye. Those opposed, no. Are the senators ready to vote? Have all the senators voted? Do any senators desire to change their vote?
Look at that. Viva voce. This is some shit.
We'll have a recorded vote regarding floor amendment number 6. Those in favor of the motion will record their vote aye. Those opposed, no. Are the senators ready to vote? It's not allowing me to open the vote.
This is the system y'all voted in. I didn't It's your donor, not mine.
Yeah, it won't let me do that either.
Senator Black. Senator Carrico. Senator Chafin. Senator Chase. Senator Cosgrove. Senator Dance. Senator Deeds. Senator DeStuff. Senator Donovan. Senator Eben. Senator Edwards. Senator Favola. Senator Hanger. Senator Howell. Senator Lewis. Senator Locke. Senator Lucas. Senator Marsden. Senator Mason. Senator McClellan. Senator McDougal. Senator McPike. Senator Newman. Senator Norman. Senator Obenshain. Senator Peake. Senator Peterson. Senator Reeves. Senator Ruff. Senator Saslaw. Senator Spruill. Senator Stanley. Senator Stewart. Senator Sturtevant. Senator Suderline. Senator Saraville. Senator Vogel. Senator Wagner. Senator Wexton. Ayes 10, noes 30.
Ayes 10, noes 30. Floor amendment number 6 is rejected.